Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 12th. Hold on one second. If you're coming to this video not live, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. But hold on one second, everybody, because I think I effed up. So hold on. Let me just figure out if I can fix this or not. So welcome, everybody. Jackie, hello. Jackie, hello. Jacqueline, you changed your name to Jackie, but hello. Jesse, hello. Nirvani, hello. Sunny, hello. Alban, hello. Laura, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And let's see if I can fix this or not. Let's see here. Elaine, hello. Welcome. Jackie, I am in my top secret bunker. Location unknown. Let's see. Hold on. Tracy, welcome. Thank you for being here. Elizabeth, hello. Kelly, hello. Asha, hello. Dad, hello. Maris, hello. Welcome, everybody. All right. I think we fixed the problem that nobody knows what I'm talking about, as always. So that'll be that. All right. I'm going to answer some questions, and then we are going to get started. So, JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, I'm bike in park, but listening. Oh, that sounds lovely. I've been using music to feel some buried feelings, not pity party feels needed. What do the cards say? Lovers, Seven of Swords. Yeah, I would say this is probably pretty good for you, is what I'd say here. The Lovers is like perfect match, but it could be your feelings. I always say the twos to me, Two of Cups and Lovers, represents you and your higher self. So it's like you're connecting with your higher self, in a lot of ways. Seven of Swords, could be fears, like things that you don't want to face, but you're doing it anyway. King of Pentacles for more stability. So I feel like there's more stability coming in for you here with the King of Pentacles. So I like this, JC. To me, this is like stable energy, is what I'd say to you. Laura says, what's the problem? Laura, I started a stream, but I clicked on the wrong one. So I had two streams going on at the same exact time, and that was the problem. So that is now fixed. I've only done that once before, so I feel like for doing this for almost 2 years, going live every single day, only doing it twice is actually is pretty good. Not bad, right? So that's that. Sabrina, welcome. Thank you for being here. HG, hello, and thank you for the kind words. Really appreciate it. And Barb, hello. Yeah, I hope everybody has a great Easter tomorrow. I didn't even know it was Easter, if I'm being honest with you, until this morning. So I hope everybody has a great Easter tomorrow. But we will see. I will be here, just so everybody knows. Laura, thank you. No crossing streams. Oh my God, Sabrina, exactly. I don't want to cross streams. That would be bad. I really hope it didn't send out 2 notifications, is what I would say, because that could be a problem. Power of the P, hello. It didn't. That's the good news. So that's good. Or I don't think it did. Karen was, hello. Karen, I recognize you, of course. So welcome. So that's that. All right. We're gonna get started here, people, in just a few minutes. Like I said, I'm doing a daily. I'm gonna go back to doing dailies. We're changing things up, right? Like I said, I'm in a new top secret location, and also we're gonna be changing things up. Hopefully soon I'll have a green screen behind me as well, so that'll be exciting. Just so everybody knows, I'm going to put, it's just going to be a green screen. I'm going to green screen a dumpster behind me for everybody who complained about the metal rack in the first place. So it's not going to be much better. It's probably going to be worse, just so everybody knows. Lola, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, card for the week. Thank you. Thank you. You have the Two of Pentacles here. So you have the Two of Pentacles, and you have the Knight of Cups. This could be love if you're looking for love, but it could also just be being busy. Two of Pentacles is like a card of busyness. For some reason, I get restlessness here. To me, the Knight of Wands is the card of restlessness, but I do, I feel like there could be like a little bit of a restless energy going on here for you, or you could just be kind of like not sure like where you want to put your energy. Maybe having like a lot of ideas as well with that Knight of Cups. So I feel like you could be having a lot of ideas, but that's what I would say here. But yeah, I like this. Very good energy, but I feel like you'll be busy. Let's see here. Courtney, thank you for the super chat. You say, card for my career change, please. Very good idea. King of Cups, 3 Cups celebration. King of Cups, to me, all I needed was the King of Cups. Courtney, is what I'd say to you, because King of Cups is like feeling it, is what I'd say to you. To me, the Queen of Cups or the King of Cups is like just feeling something. Like you get a new job or a new career, or you get a raise in your career or something like that. It's like you start to resonate with something with the King of Cups. That's the way I look at it. 3 Cups celebration. So I feel like this could be just very good for career in general. For you, but definitely for a change. This is just like, resonating with the change. So it's like you make a change, you find some place, and not only is the job good, not only is it a good like career change, but it's also like the people that you work with will probably be very enjoyable as well. So it's like this to me is almost like additional benefits. So I like that a lot, is what I'd say to you. Definitely very good. So Laura, exactly. It is my wall. No, I would probably do a fish tank or something like that. Maybe only occasionally a dumpster, or a sewer, maybe, or maybe like a giant rat behind me. We'll have to see what happens. Power of the P, thank you for the super chat. Happy 11th to you as well. If you have a question, let me know. I'll be happy to answer it for you, of course. Change the background on a whim. That's the thing. I can set up a thing. I can set it up so that I can click a button and it will just change it, every time I click it. So I could change it to whatever, to random things. So that might be what we do. Live orange fishes. I feel like I thought about doing that, like a live background, but I feel like that would be too distracting. Like, you know what I mean? Having too much, like I feel like a rat or sewer would be good, but it wouldn't be too distracting. But I feel like having something moving back there would be very distracting. Power of the P. Unfortunately, I cannot have animals here. What I will say to you, Power of the P, is I was reading my lease for other reasons, right? And it does say in my lease that I can have a fish tank here if I get the appropriate insurance. When I don't want to cause a problem or a stir or anything like that. But when I moved in here, I specifically asked if I could have a fish tank here, and they said no. And but the lease says yes. So I think I'm gonna, when this whole coronavirus situation is over, I'm going to kind of take it up with the somebody and see what I can do. I think it would look nice to have like a fish tank back here while I'm live. I feel like that would be great. Chris, Power of the P, may I ask what's in store, if anything, in near future for me and Jeremy? Appreciate you as always. I look forward to continuing your awesomeness. Thank you. You have the World and the Chariot, some sort of victory. Could be maybe you're moving towards each other, or maybe you're moving. Chariot also just says someone is just taking control. So it just says that someone is kind of like grabbing the reins, taking control of the current situation here. The World, like reaching some sort of goal. Could be taking it to the next level. Yeah, could be a love offer. I like this. This looks very good to me. Power of the P. Sue, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I continue to have a job for the next 2 months? Yeah, definitely. 8 of Wands, success, judgment. I would say even if you get laid off, the judgment card would say that you will be, that there will just be a rebirth, basically. So, in a lot of ways, this just says there would be a rebirth for you, plain and simple. So, but yeah, I don't see any problems here. So I feel like things will go really well. JC, thank you for the super chat. JC, I thought about pigeons as well. There's like a family of pigeons that lives on the other roof over here that I watch all day, and everybody knows my favorite bird is pigeons, of course. So I wouldn't mind having a pigeon back there. Yeah, I think a fish tank would be badass as well. Maybe distracting, but it would be like a good distraction. Joni, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it, for sure. Should we get started maybe early? I'm not sure. We'll have to see here. Kenny Boy, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Butch Tara, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Sassy Capricorn, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, card for me, please. You have the 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. Love it. Sassy, I love 2 6s, and I talk about this all the time. To me, 2 6s is kind of like confirmation. It says you're going in the right direction. It says things are kind of going to go well for you. 6 of Pentacles, slow improvements. 6 of Swords, much faster improvements. So I feel like this is you moving on to calmer shores. I feel like things are improving for you in general. I like it. Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Will Elle and I get intimate one, or is he not into me? Queen of Pentacles, 2 Wands. I feel like it's possible here, is what I'd say. Too much cautiousness is what's popping into my head. Weird, because that's not what Queen of Pentacles means, but too much cautious energy here. 2 Wands, someone needs to take control. Wheel of Fortune, I feel like it's possible, but it's like someone has to, like, make it happen, is what I'd say. All right. Power of the P, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Deja, thank you for the super chat. Should I collaborate with the E20 guy? Four Pentacles or myself? I would do it on your own, is what I'd say with these two cards. Four Pentacles says, Four Pentacles, the way to think of it is that it's a card of the home, and you know what I mean? But it's like you are your own temple, so it's like you. It's a card of independence. Not really, but kind of. Three of Swords, same thing. I feel like you should be doing it on your own, is what I'd say to you. So that's that. JC will email you a photo of the baby pigeon I raised. That would be great. I do love pigeons. Kelly, how did you get into tarot? I just did it. Is what I would say. I mean, I've always been into weird stuff. I've always been messing around with cards and things like that. Are you psychic? I guess, yeah, I would consider myself intuitive. Do you have a life? No, I do not have a life. I work constantly, so that's all I do. So no. You're looking at it right here, people. This white wall and in a computer, and that's it. So there you go. I hope that helps. All right, hey, let's get this show on the road here. We are going to be doing a daily reading, of course, for all signs, and I will be taking questions at the end. For everybody asking questions, I take free questions at the end once we get through to the end. So I take free questions. I'm using the Sacred Destiny Oracle tonight, this card deck right here. And I'm also going to use, sure, why not? Let's use the Radiant Rider-Waite as well. This is the Radiant version. There are 6 billion Radiant versions. Just make sure, if you're interested in this one, a lot of people have emailed me, it's just the Radiant version. All the other Radiant versions say Radiant something else after it. So just get just the Radiant version. But let's see what we have for Aries. So, Aries, what is going on for you? Aries, you have the Patience card here, so I feel like it's time to be patient. Of course, this card is just going to keep coming up. I keep shuffling. I've shuffled this deck a lot. I sat here for a good amount of time before I started this reading today, and I just shuffled this one deck, the Sacred Destiny deck, and this card keeps coming up. It's funny. The reason I shuffled it is I did a bunch of weeklies for next week, and, this card kept coming up in the weeklies as well. So I do feel like we're having to be patient. It's like we're kind of like waiting for things to progress, waiting for things to move forward. You also have the Seven of Pentacles as well here, Aries, and you also have the Chariot. The Chariot between the Patience card and the Seven of Pentacles would tell me that you're hoping for like much faster growth, or you are experiencing delayed results. Next, you have the Chariot. So I do feel like there will be victories coming in for you here. I feel like connecting the dots is what's popping into my head here, Aries, which is kind of a weird message, but I feel like you're kind of like connecting the dots, figuring out how you can make things go faster, or how you can make things move faster is what I feel here with this card. For others, I feel like you want to like fly off into the sunset. Like I feel like you're hoping for some sort of happily ever after to happen in your life. I actually feel like it's coming. Like I feel like saying with that Patience card, even like I feel like this card is saying that you are going to have the sun like here on this card, but at the same time I feel like it's just going to take a little bit of time. I think it's just going to take a little bit longer before you have your happily ever after. I also feel like you're kind of like having to make changes as well with this Seven of Pentacles. I feel like there are maybe certain things that you want to accomplish or have, maybe certain types of relationships you want, or maybe there's a certain type of love that you want in your life, and I feel like this is saying you are making progress. All these cards here for you, Aries, I feel like these cards are saying you are making progress towards these things that you desire, but they're just not here yet. So I feel like I feel like saying you're close, but not quite there just yet. So I do like this for you in a lot of ways. I do feel like there is a harvest coming in for you as well. I would say I love the Chariot for a lot of reasons, but when the Chariot comes up with the Seven of Pentacles, to me that is a finally. To me, when these two cards come up together, it's like finally. You are finally getting the results on this Seven of Pentacles. Normally, Seven of Pentacles is a card of delays. Things taking too long, being too delayed. So I feel like saying finally for you, Aries. I feel like you're finally kind of like seeing some sort of success or something you want. Could be a move as well for some of you. Moving keeps coming up for you, Aries. So it's not going to be true for all of you, obviously, but some of you could be moving with those cards. So love it. Thank you, Aries. All right, Taurus. Let's see what is going on for you, Taurus people. Taurus, you have the purity card coming up first here. I feel like you're just kind of like keeping it clean here in a lot of ways. For some of you, I feel like you need to get messy, is what I would say to you, Taurus, with this card. I feel like things are almost too clean or almost too like pure in a lot of ways. So I feel like you need to kind of like get things nasty. That's like the second time in 2 nights that I've used that word. So I feel like you need to get things like messy. There's, I come from the advertising world, right? Taurus, and there's a saying in the advertising world, well, the copywriting world, and it's leave the guts on the table. And it means like if you're trying to sell something, you need to describe things in painful detail to the people that you're trying to sell to, because if you don't, then usually it doesn't work. And so that's like a saying, and that's popping to my head with this card for some reason. I'm not saying you're selling anything or anything like that. I feel like if things are just not going well for you, it's almost like you're trying to be too people pleasing or something like that is popping into my head. I feel like you need more. I don't want to say drama, but I feel like you need to be more kind of like one side or the other here, or I feel like you need to kind of have an opinion maybe in a certain situation. This could be at work, it could be in business, it could be anything. But I feel like that's what it's talking about for some reason. Very weird, but there you go. Next, you have the Five of Pentacles here, and you also have the Four of Pentacles as well. I feel this energy for a lot of people, not just you, Taurus, but it definitely is coming up for you. I feel like for a lot of you, that this could be saying that you're done being comfortable with that Four of Pentacles, with the Five of Pentacles. It's kind of like saying maybe you have money, but maybe it's just like just enough. Maybe it's just comfortable enough, but maybe there's nothing extra here for you. Or maybe you have enough. Maybe you do have like a little bit of extra, but there could always be more. Why not, right? So I feel like it's like just not enough is kind of what's popping into my head with these two cards. I also feel like for some of you that you just need to get started on something with this Five of Pentacles. I've never noticed this before on the Five of Pentacles, but it's like one of his legs is blue, the other one is yellow. I'm really focused on that yellow foot here that's on the ground, Taurus. So I feel like it's saying you need to commit to something. Like I almost feel like saying like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So I feel like you need to kind of dive headfirst into something that you're thinking about starting or that you're thinking about doing with this Five of Pentacles. Next, you have the Four of Pentacles. Definitely a card of needing to let go of comfort in a lot of ways, because the Four of Pentacles is a card of being like comfortable in a lot of ways, and it can say that maybe you need to leave a comfort zone, or maybe you need to escape some sort of comfort zone so that you can be more successful, or so that you can have more money, or whatever the case may be, whatever it is that you want. It doesn't even have to be money. It could be comfort in a relationship and love. It could be the place you live as well. It could be like maybe you still live with your parents and maybe you want to move out. It could be anything like that. So I feel like for some of you, could be leaving a comfort zone. For others, like I feel like you are so close to stability as well, as what this card is saying, is what I'd say to you. It's almost like I feel like these two pentacles here under his feet are saying that like you are actually quite stable, and maybe there are just a few things that need to kind of line up here. Like I almost feel like this is over his heart chakra, this one pentacle here, and then he's got the one on his head, right? But I feel like he's like just barely balancing that one on his head. I feel like these things need to come into alignment, is what I'd say with these cards. So I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe if you're not making enough money in your work, maybe it doesn't align with your brain and your heart. Maybe those two things, maybe there's a disconnect there. Same thing in love as well. It's like maybe you're in a relationship, but maybe this person, maybe they don't get you fired up. Maybe they don't get you juiced up, right? Sometimes it's like we can be into someone, but they can also just not do it for us at the same time. So I feel like for some of you, this is about alignment, is what's popping into my head. Weird messages tonight. There you go. Thank you, Taurus. Gemini, let's see what is going on for you, Gemini and Gemini. Gemini, you have the Embracing card. I feel like you had this card the other night as well, if I'm not mistaken. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is just talking about embracing the time that you're in right now. So I feel like you're just like kind of having to embrace the current situation. Maybe you're kind of like being alone. Maybe you are kind of like locked up. It could be pretty much anything with this card. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's kind of like you're just embracing the current situation. I feel like you're hoping for to come out of darkness. You have the Hermit card here as well, Gemini. So that Hermit, but it's also with the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords could be you, Gemini, and I feel like the Hermit card is saying that you want to leave darkness here with these cards. So I feel like you want to get out, is what I would say to you. I feel like you're done with the whole situation. Next, you have the Knight of Swords. No rushing is what I'd say. So don't rush to go outside. Don't rush to go out into public with this card here, is what I would say to you. Like, again, I'm definitely not one of these people who's like all paranoid about this whole situation and everything. But what I will tell you is, like, the second they say, okay, all clear, everybody go out, go, feel free to go socialize and all that other stuff. I'm not going to. I'm gonna be staying home for like another week at least, right? Because I feel like that's when everybody's gonna get it again. So I'm staying home. Some of you might want to stay home, is what I feel like this is saying. For others, I feel like this is, for some reason, it's popping into my head as a purchase. I feel like you need to double check a purchase, or I feel like you need to get a second opinion here, is what I'd say with this Knight of Swords. So I feel like for some of you that either this is like, a car is popping into my head, or it could be any other type of second opinion that you could possibly think of. So it could be like a medical second opinion. I am not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice, but maybe you want to get a second opinion on something. Anything that you're thinking about, buying that's expensive, I would get like a second opinion with this card. That's all that's popping into my head. And finally, you have the Hermit card. So again, I feel like this is like wanting to open up, like wanting to get out. Just, I feel like you're wanting to see the light. I mean, even this card here, look, it's like, there's like light in the background. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you want to see the light. I feel like you just want to get out in general. For some of you, I feel like you could be dealing with a Virgo here as well, but I feel like they are probably withdrawn. For others, I feel like this could be you having done some soul searching. Again, I feel like this is a very common energy right now. Being stuck at home, we have plenty of time to just think, right? So I feel like a lot of you could have been doing a lot of like deep thinking, deep introspective deep introspection with this card, and you could have like come up with some ideas. You could have maybe come up with some new plans for your life or some new things that you want to do. And I feel like you could just be doing like, kind of like following your inner guidance with this card. So I like it. Thank you, Gemini. All right, Cancer. Let's see, Cancer. What is going on for you? Cancer, you have the Trust card. Crazy, Cancer. I almost positive you had this card in your weekly reading. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was you. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying that you need to trust that the universe has your back, really, with these cards. You have the Five of Swords and the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, moving on to calmer shores, of course. You have that Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is like saying that maybe you're experiencing a breakup, or maybe you're experiencing some other separation. Maybe you're getting laid off. Maybe you're afraid that you're going to get fired in work or business or something along those lines. I feel like this is saying that you need to trust that the universe has a bigger and better plan for you here with these cards. So I feel like there's just some sort of like bigger and better plan coming in for you. I'm really focused on this palm tree here. I feel like there should be coconuts on it. This is what I'm going to say to you, Cancer. I feel like there could be a harvest coming in for you, but it's just not here yet. So I do feel like there could be kind of like money coming in for you here. With the trust card as well, but I do feel like the trust part is that you're having to wait for it. So I feel like some of you are having to trust that the money you need is going to show up in your life, but maybe you're having to trust. Next, you have the Five of Swords here. Like I said, I feel like this could be some sort of separation. It's the only thing I'm getting here, Cancer, is separation. So I do feel like some of you, this could be saying that you're experiencing a separation from something. I do feel like it could be causing you pain. Yeah, Four Cups. I feel like some of you, this is only going to be for some of you. I feel like some of you keep trying to manifest something back into your life with this Four Cups. Could be love in a lot of ways, but I feel like you need to move on here with the Six of Swords. Six of Swords card of moving on to calmer shores. So I feel like in a lot of ways you need to move on with this card. I feel like for a lot of you, you have like undergone like a major rite of passage here with these cards. So it doesn't have to be a breakup. This could just be any old experience that you're experiencing in life. I feel like the Trust card is saying also, like, trust that the universe is going to guide you to a gift, or trust that the universe is going to guide you to improvements. And also, like, sometimes, like, if we go through a rite of passage, it's like we get a gift from the universe. That's what's popping into my head. I feel like you need to trust that the universe really has your back here, Cancer. I feel like you need to trust that the universe is going to pay you, basically, for the difficulties and challenges, for the rite of passage that you have gone through. I feel like for a lot of you, this could be in love. So I feel like maybe you've gone through a lot of challenges in love, and there could be a new relationship coming in that's like a perfect relationship for you, or like a soulmate, something like that. For others, it could be just any other difficulty. Like wherever you've had difficulties, I feel like is where the improvements are going to be coming in for you there, Cancer. So I like it. I lost a card. I don't know. I'm going to get it later. So let's not worry about that. All right, Leo. Let's see what we have for you. Leo people. Leo. Leo, you have the focus card here. I feel like you need to focus on one thing. It's just that simple. So whatever you want, I feel like you just need to make it happen here. I feel the same thing for Pisces as well. I always say this, I feel like for some reason it's like you and Pisces always get very similar messages, or you kind of get these messages that they don't really repeat, but they're kind of very similar. So I feel like you need to focus. For some of you, I feel like this is like a short break in a lot of ways. I feel like you cannot see this mountain that's right here on the card. I don't think this mountain is a bad thing, by the way. I feel like you are going to be like the king of the mountain. I feel like you are going to be at the top of this mountain that's on this deck. But I feel like you need to realize that this is just a break period. I feel like some of you, maybe things were going up and now things seem like they're going down. This could be financially, could also be in relationships as well. But I feel like you're just in a dip. I feel like you're just in a break period. And I feel like you're about to go, you're about to ascend this mountain. You're about to be the king of the mountain. And yes, I don't care if you're male, female, whatever, you can be a king, right? Because I said so. So there you go, Leo. But I feel like you're like becoming a king here. Next, you have the Nine of Wands. I would say don't give up. I feel like it's saying just realize that you're in a break period. Take advantage of it. Sometimes I always explain this, right? That to me, a break from the universe is extremely uncomfortable. I've been talking about this forever. A break from the universe could be, for example, that the universe just wants us to chill out and not do anything. Like I think our first reaction, like let's say we lose our job or not making money. Our first reaction is going to be to panic and try to make money. A break from the universe could be a long extended period of time where we don't have a job. And it's like the universe trying to make us just like relax and trust and all that other stuff. So it's like the sooner we can stop panicking and the sooner we can stop worrying about things, the faster the universe kind of says, okay, they learned their lesson, they took the break, so we're going to start moving things forward. So I feel like for a lot of you, that's what this is saying. But I also feel like it's saying don't give up on your current situation, or don't give up on any goals that you're trying to achieve with that focus card. I feel like you need to stay focused. And finally, you have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups, gift from the universe. So I feel like there could be some sort of gift coming in for you. I also feel like this could just be happiness coming in for you in a lot of ways. So I feel like for a lot of you, there's like more happiness. I feel like there's more reasons to be happy as well. For a lot of you, I feel like nostalgia here, definitely Six of Cups is the card of nostalgia. So I feel like you could be nostalgic, but probably about the past. Like sometimes I feel like we mature to a certain level, which can be very exciting, but we can also be sad that we have maybe outgrown something. And that's definitely popping to my head. Like I feel like for some of you, it's like you could be feeling like you have outgrown something, or you could be feeling like something has outgrown you. And in a lot of ways, that could be sad. But at the same time, I feel like you need to look at the positive, like, how much you have grown. You could need to look at the fact that maturity has brought gifts into your life, or maybe a certain level of maturity is bringing gifts into your life as well. So love it. Thank you there, Leo. All right, Virgo. Let's see, Virgo. Virgo, you have the Enlightenment card, so I feel like you could be being enlightened at this time. Curveball, there's a boat on this card. You always get these travel cards, moving cards, all that other stuff, Virgo. So I feel like a lot of you could be traveling or moving. For a lot of you, I feel like it could be more in your mind, of course, as well. Like you could be doing a lot of daydreaming. You could be doing a lot of planning as well. So I feel like some of you could be kind of like planning your future, but it's like you're living your future life in your head. So I feel like this is a good thing, is what I tell you. I feel like it's just kind of like, what do you call it, visualizing. So I feel like you're kind of doing visualizing exercises on your own without knowing what they are. So I feel like saying keep visualizing with this card. That's all I feel like saying. So there you go. Next, you have the Queen of Swords. Definitely independent energy. I feel like you're very independent at this time. I also feel like you're very self-sufficient as well. I feel like you don't need anyone else, is what I feel like saying here. So I feel like some of you, you don't need anyone else. I'm also getting something about being unique as well. I feel like saying don't try to fit in. Very weird message is what I'd say to you, Virgo, but it's popping into my head hard. Like I feel like if you're trying to belong to a group or something like that, I feel like this is saying don't try to fit in. I feel like being different is exactly what you want. I feel like maybe there is a sense of chaos with this card as well, which Virgo, doesn't necessarily enjoy chaos, but I feel like chaos would be very beneficial for you here, Virgo, or kind of like going against the grain is what's popping into my head here for you. I feel like there could be a lot of like improvements, a lot of benefits. In a lot of ways, I feel like some of you are like discovering who you are or who you really are with this Queen of Swords. It's like you're kind of taking your own unique path in life, or you are showing your own unique self with this card. So yeah, that's pretty simple. And finally, you have the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like doing this will lead to success for you. Ace of Pentacles, success, money, abundance, good things coming in for you. Ace of Pentacles to me is also like a path. So I feel like there could be like a new path opening up for you with the Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, I feel like this could be like a work offer, job offer, business offer. So I feel like this could be saying that there's like a new opportunity for you. Is it going to come in tomorrow? Maybe not, especially with the virus situation. Maybe it's coming in the future or something like that. But I feel like for a lot of you, there's something new coming in for you here with the Ace of Pentacles. So I like to see that. I'm also getting marriage here as well. But I feel like if you're getting married, it's like you're in a relationship that, where you know that you're going to be getting married to this person. So that's that. That's what I got for you, Virgo. So thank you, Virgo. All right, Libra. Let's see here, Libra. Libra, voyage card. So moving. Some of you could be moving again. So I feel like, yes, some people are moving here, believe it or not, during the virus. Some of you could be moving. For others, I feel like this is just you kind of having some sort of leg up here is what I'd say. There is a leg up card in this deck, but I feel like you could be getting lifted up here almost with this card, and I feel like it could be a good thing for you. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could be like improvements. It could just be, I'm almost getting like Six of Swords popping into my head, just could be moving on to calmer shores. For others, I feel like you had the same card last night or the night before. I don't remember, but I feel like mentorship is important with this card as well. Like I feel like this is the opportunity to be lifted up. So I feel like for some of you, like learning from a mentor, or again, a mentor could be free. It could be learning from someone who knows more than you on YouTube. It could be reading a book. It could be listening to an Audible if you can't read like me. So that's what I would say here. Next, you have the High Priestess. Something has a lot of potential in your life here. Yeah, you taking control of your life. So I feel like you have a lot of potential, Libra, is what I'm going to say to you. I feel like you have to take control with that Two Wands. Two Wands. He's grabbing forward to that front wand. He has the whole world in his hands. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is saying you have the whole world in your hands, but it's like you have to take control in the first place here. This is a card of taking your personal power back, but I like it. Like I said, I feel like there's a lot of potential for you. That High Priestess says trust your intuition at this time. I feel like a lot of you need to trust your intuition with the High Priestess. I also feel like there could be a lot of success in mysteries as well for you. I feel like you have to be open to these mysteries is what I feel like saying. You have this Seven of Wands, but I feel like the Seven of Wands could almost be like a stuck way of thinking here, Libra. So I would like open up to other ways of thinking. I would also open up to like other belief systems and other ways of seeing things and all this other stuff as well. I don't think it means you have to believe anything. I feel like it just says be open to it, be open to mysteries. And finally, you have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands to me is a card of conviction. It's also a card of like commitment as well. So I feel like for a lot of you, you could be kind of like committing to something new here. The Seven of Wands to me is like a card of like knowing that that something is going to be successful, knowing that that something is going to work out for you. So I feel like some of you are doing that. For others, I feel like you're just kind of like maybe being defensive because of like the virus situation. So it's like you're trying to protect yourself, obviously, from the current situation. So there's really nothing more to say there other than you're trying to protect yourself. But that's that. So thank you, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Let's see here, Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the abundance card. Love it. So definitely could be abundance coming in for you, financial abundance. You have the Six of Wands as well, so success. For some of you, I feel like you're just building a following in a lot of ways. So I feel like that for some of you that you are just building a following, literally in like social media or something like that. And I feel like there could be a lot of abundance in that. You could also be just getting good news here, which makes you feel like, I feel like it makes you feel happy. I feel like it makes you feel abundant. And so I feel like that's a good thing as well. For some of you, I feel like 7 years is popping into my head. I always say I don't like giving time frames. I don't trust psychic time frames in the first place. I don't trust any psychic that claims they can tell what time something is going to happen. I feel like people can get close, but I don't. It's not like exact, right? There is no time. But I do feel like something about 7 years, waiting 7 years, or you've been waiting 7 years, you've been working on something for 7 years. I feel like you're about to like see results from that. Next, you have the Six of Wands here. So success, good news coming in for you here. I feel like something needs to change. I feel like some of you could be changing your image. This could literally be how you look, but I feel like it's more how something looks. So I feel like for some of you, this is like you are changing the appearance of something, like a business. So it's like maybe your business appears one way, you're changing it to something else, and I feel like that could lead to more success. For others, I feel like it could be. I feel like this could be you just changing the way something else looks. I feel like it's beneficial. I don't know. I changed the way my room looks right now, right? So is it helping? I'm not sure. But I feel like some sort of change is going to be good for you here. I feel like you're catching something as well here, which is weird. The word catch is popping into my head. But I feel like this could be love related. So it's like maybe you are a catch in love. Scorpio, of course you are, Scorpio. Or maybe you're getting someone who is a catch. I don't know, popping into my head. And finally, you have the Seven of Cups. I feel like you can have whatever you want, but the Seven of Cups says you have to focus on one thing at a time. So I feel like you have to like focus on one thing here. For some of you, I feel like this is saying focus on like a sure thing. Like I really feel like some of you just need like a win. So I feel like you just need a win in your life here with this Seven of Cups. So I would say focus on an easy win. Focus on something where there is going to be like a guaranteed success is what I feel with this card. So in a lot of ways, I feel like it's saying you just need to focus on like one thing where it's a guaranteed success for you. I think that would be very beneficial for you for some reason. But love it, Scorpio. So thank you, Scorpio. All right. Sag, let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius. Sag, amazing reading for you, very positive. You have the relaxation card here, so I feel like you need to relax. Of course, take time to read a book. This person's reading a book on this card, so maybe you need to read a book. Maybe you need to take time for yourself here with this card. For others, I do feel like education would be very beneficial. I feel like you could be very focused on your dreams or something that you're trying to accomplish. You have the Page of Pentacles and the Sun. Page of Pentacles says maybe you don't think you can accomplish something. The Sun says you just need to pay attention to your thoughts and you will be successful. So I feel like for a lot of you, that's what this is saying. You just need to pay attention to your thoughts. And I also feel like, and kind of like back it up with some education as well. And I feel like that will help you out. Next, you have the Page of Pentacles here. So I feel like there could be something new coming in for you with this card. And I feel like it could be something that you are being made aware of with this Sun card here. It's like something catches your eye, is what I'd say to you here, Sag. Could be love, could be an earth sign coming in for you with this Page of Pentacles. I feel like this person, if this is love, I feel like they have something to show you, is what is popping into my head. So it's almost like you could be learning from this person. Normally it's the other way around, right? Page of Pentacles is like the card of the student. So in a lot of ways, it normally would represent you learning. It would represent, whoever this person is learning or being in a learning period. But for some reason, I feel like this could be someone coming in for you who is going to be teaching you something. But it's like they're making you aware of something. In a lot of ways, I feel like this is extremely spiritual. I don't consider these cards to be spiritual at all. but for some reason, I feel like this could be like spiritual growth or some sort of like sudden realization or you becoming clear about something. With this card, and I feel like that could be really good for you for some reason. Next, you have the Sun. So happiness. I feel like there's a lot of happiness. Like I said, the Sun to me is a card of enlightenment. The Sun to me also shines on things that we need to pay attention to. The Sun to me also kind of like it tries to get our attention onto something. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is saying pay attention to your attention. I feel like your attention is trying to guide you towards like more success, abundance, like pretty much all those things. So yeah, that's what I would say here. But I like it, Sag. So that looks really good. Thank you, Sagittarius. All right. Now let's do Capricorn. So Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the freedom card. I feel like you had this card as well the other night, so I feel like you want more freedom. I feel obviously, I feel like you probably do not want to be restricted anymore with this freedom card. So I feel like you just want more freedom, plain and simple. That's all I get for you there. I'm gonna pull you. You have the thriving card as well. I feel like you could be thriving though. So I do like to see this. I feel like it'd be a really good time for your dreams. Four of Swords and the Moon. Definitely, definitely, definitely a really good time for your dreams, your daydreams. Four of Swords to me is there's a stained glass window here on the Four of Swords. It's like he is resting, relaxing, meditating, all those things, but it's like he's still like kind of focused on something that he wants to create in his life. So I feel like a lot of you could be doing that here with this card. Then we go to this right here, the Moon. The Moon is like saying, what if? So no more what ifs here, Capricorn. This could be you having these dreams of things you want to accomplish, people you want to date, whatever. And the moon is like all the what ifs, the fears, pretty much everything that could be coming up in your head here with this card. So the moon says get out of your head. The moon is a card that says you can have whatever you want as well. But we need to ground things on Earth with this card. So to me, the moon represents like fears, but it also represents us needing to kind of face our fears and operate through fear to achieve something that we want to achieve. Here is what I'd say to you. Ace of Wands, just get started. So I feel like for a lot of you, you just need to get started here, Capricorn. I feel like that will lead to the most success and abundance for you. So I feel like it's time for you to get started on some sort of new project or business or something new that you're thinking about starting. It could be something you're very passionate about as well. I feel like you're building a castle, is what I feel like saying to you here, Capricorn. Did I say Sagittarius? I might have. Sorry. But Capricorn, I feel like you're like building something here, and I feel like you need to just do it with this card. That's all I get for you. So thank you, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on for you here, Aquarius people. Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the adventures card, so it could be going on adventures. Again, you know, I realize that we have this virus going on. Could be you just going on mental adventures. It could be you just like looking into something, studying something, learning something. That's all a type of adventure. You know, as long as you're not around people, you can go on adventures still. Like, you know, like we're not being prevented from going places. I realize some countries that's not true, but if you're in the States, you know, for the most part, we're allowed to go places, you know, as long as we're not around anybody. So I feel like for some of you, this is like a literal adventure. For others, I feel like I literally feel like this is just saying you are doing something that you have always wanted to do with the adventure card, or it's like maybe you are getting the time to put energy into something that you've always wanted to put energy into. So I feel like this is saying you need to kind of like put the energy into something that you've always wanted to work on or do, or something you've always wanted to learn. I feel like just saying the time is now with this card. Next, you have the Devil here. I want to clarify this. Definitely could be a Capricorn coming in for you here, Aquarius. So I feel like for some of you, this could be a Capricorn coming in love here. It's weird because I felt weird about this Devil, and then you get this. So I feel in a lot of ways this could be a Capricorn for some reason coming in for you. Could be someone like a lot of Capricorn in their chart as well. For others, I feel like this is you getting rid of toxic financial habits or bad financial habits as well. So for some of you, it's like maybe you are seeing maybe you are seeing the things that are kind of preventing you from being successful financially, and you could be kind of like fixing those things here with these two cards. So I would pay attention to that. Again, to me, like this whole virus situation, right? It's like some people aren't able to work, or some people aren't able to, you know, get their businesses making money and everything like that. So, you know, it's been like a difficult lesson for people about like saving money or, you know, clearing up toxic habits and all this other stuff. So that's what I would say here with these two cards. So there you go. Finally, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Love it. I feel like this is very good for you financially. I feel like you will be kind of maybe not increasing your resources. So to me, the Queen of Pentacles doesn't necessarily represent increasing your resources. To me, it can just represent, kind of gathering resources or finding ways to find more resources, financially. So I feel like, but it's more a card of being resourceful is what I'm trying to say. So it's not saying maybe you aren't necessarily increasing your earnings, but you could be finding more money if you catch my drift. So it's like you could be finding ways to save money, or you could be finding things that you have that you could sell or something like that. So I feel like you are kind of like finding resources with this card. But that's that there, Aquarius. Love it. All right, Pisces. Pisces, let's see what's going on for you here. Amazing, Pisces. Your weekly reading was really, really good for next week. That will be out on Monday. But you have the power card. I feel like some of you could just be gaining power in general. You could be, gaining a following. People could be following you. People could be learning from you. You could be getting into like power positions at work or in business. I also feel like some of you need to use your power. I feel like saying the time is now for you, Pisces. Like I feel like it is your time now. Like that's that. You have the Wheel of Fortune, but I'm getting like time on that card. I feel like you've been waiting. I feel like saying all these things. I feel like saying you've been waiting for this. Take every clickbait title that has ever been used on you, Pisces, and put it into one. That's this right here. So clickbait, Pisces. That's all I'm going to say to you with this power card. I like it. That looks really good. Inner peace, 2 fish right here, Pisces. So I feel like you are kind of like at peace or getting into you're getting into a position of peace with this card. Next, you have the Wheel of Fortune here, lovers. Definitely could be someone coming back from the past in love, but I really don't feel like that. I feel like there's luck in love in general. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could be like a partner coming in for you if you're looking for love. If you already have love, it could be a lot of luck in the current love situation as well. For others, I feel like it could be like a turning point in love. I've been feeling this weird way for Pisces for a few days. Like for some of you, I feel like maybe you're in a relationship and it's like I feel like it's like a turning point, and this could be good, it could be bad. It's gonna be different for all of you. But I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe you're deciding that the relationship is maybe it's like positive, but maybe it's holding you back in some way. Or maybe you decide the opposite. Maybe you decide you want to get into the relationship more. Maybe you want to deepen the commitment. Like I said, I feel like it's going to be different for all of you. For others, this to me is just like luck coming in for you. And finally, you have the 9 of Cups, a wish. 3 of Wands, something coming in for you in the future. I feel like a lot of future planning. I feel like you're seeing the future as well here, Pisces. To me, I feel like, kind of like I said to Aries, I think. I feel like you're just like resonating with something. I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe you're starting something new, like a new project or new business. I feel like it just feels right. I also feel like when things are right, it will feel right. That is what I feel like saying. So in a lot of ways, Pisces, I feel like right now, it's like intuition. But I also feel like it's not intuition. I feel like it's just like how you resonate with things. I feel like you just know. So I feel like this is more not talking about what these cards mean at all. I feel like it's more saying this right here is like a knowing. So I feel like if something's going to work, you're going to know. So I feel like you need to just trust your knowing with these cards here, Pisces. Love it. Amazing. I feel like some of you could be traveling as well, or will be traveling in the future. But that's that. So thank you, everybody, again, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now, of course. So let's do cards 1, 2, and 3. Thank you, everybody, for being here, by the way. Make sure you are subscribed if you're not subscribed. Like 900% of the people that watch me are not subscribed. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to leave a like or a dislike. I've been trying to get my dislikes up. Not good enough. Like I said to Taurus, guts on the table. All right. 1, 2, and 3 here, people. Let's see what we have going on. All right. 1, 2, and 3. All right. All right, if you pick card number 1, you have the 10 of Pentacles here and the 7 of Cups. You can have this, but you have to focus. So I feel like if you pick card number 1, it's time to, I feel like it's time to focus on one thing that you want. 10 of Pentacles does represent having it all, right? But the 7 of Cups also says, like, do not get distracted from your path. But it could represent, like, focusing on too much at once. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you need to focus on one thing at a time, and you will have it. I also feel like saying you need to focus on what's important. I feel like some of you could be getting distracted here, so I feel like focus on what's important, and you'll have your 10 of Pentacles. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the Page of Pentacles, or the Page of Wands, and you do have the Page of Pentacles. So this could be love coming in for you. I feel like there could be like a very passionate new relationship coming in for you if you're looking for love. For others, I feel like you could be going on a new adventure. I feel like you could be nervous about it with the Page of Pentacles, but I feel like you need to go anyway. So I would just go on the adventure, whatever it is. For others, this could be you starting something new, and I feel like you'd be very successful. Love it. And finally, you have the 3 of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So if you pick card number 3, amazing. Some sort of victory coming in the future. So maybe not right now, but I feel like this is like some sort of win. I feel like you could be getting some good news here, or you could be having some sort of win. Like it could be a legal win, or it could be good news coming in for you as well with this card. But I feel like this is something that's coming in for you in the future. So love it. Looks good. So thank you everybody again for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm probably going to sneeze here in a second just so everybody knows. But I will take questions now. Of course, super chats will get preference. But I will try to answer. Excuse me. I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. So let me figure out where I was. Power of the P. I don't think I answered this one. I would say yes. I mean, I feel like it'll be slow, but if you want to, then I feel like you should, is what I'd say to you. Brandy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the King of Wands here, the Sun. Love it. This would represent like kind of like raising something like a baby with the King of Wands, and the Sun is like attention. So I feel like you need to give something attention, something that could be very positive for you here with the Sun. But I also feel like it could be like a celebration coming in for you. So I think there's just good energy here, Brandy. I like it. Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what is wrong with L, depression or drugs? It could be depression. I don't really answer questions like this, Kelly, because, it's none of my business, really. And it's, it's like them. So I don't really answer these questions. But, this is definitely withdrawn energy is what I'd say to you. Michelle, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, a card for love, please. You have the High Priestess. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like definitely open up more here, but definitely potential. Could be a Pisces coming in for you here is what I feel. I feel like this is you. So I would open up. I feel like there's love coming in. Michelle, again, thank you for the super chat. Generally, you have the Knight of Wands, Six of Wands. This is like success coming in for you, quick success on something. So I'd say this could be like work or business-wise. There could be quick success coming in for you. Knight of Wands says like be spontaneous. I feel like the more open to random opportunity that you can be with the Knight of Wands, the more success will come in for you here with those cards. Purple Magnol, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Advice about John Boss, how to handle him. Hangman, delay. This is like needing to see things from their point of view. So I would say trying to put yourself in their shoes would be a good idea with this card here. And maybe just like playing into that, I feel like would be very beneficial for you with that. Isha B, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for my best friend, Kayla. Are we going to speak again? She hates I'm into tarot. Sorry to hear that. 3 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. I would say, yeah, I feel like you could put the work in, basically. And I would say, yes. Some people just aren't into it, right? So that's what I'd say there. I don't try to get anybody to believe. I'm sure you've seen, Isha, like all the people that comment that leave, in the lives that talk about like hating tarot and all this other stuff. I'm always like, oh, okay. Like I'm not going to try to convince someone, right? So, but I feel like you can put the work in, and I feel like things will go well. Stephanie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, I'm one of the few people that are expected to continue to go to our building to work instead of staying home. Why? Seven of Swords, let go of your fears. Tower, it's like, well, somebody's got to keep it afloat. I feel like that's why. Because, to me, the Tower is saying so that there is not a disaster. So that's what I'd say to you. Yeah, the Fool. I feel like they just want you to put the work in. It's like, but literally the only thing that's popping into my head is keeping it afloat. That's what keeps popping into my head. So I feel like you are, like, I would take it as a compliment is what I would say to you. So yeah, I like it. Stephanie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, I just heard from an ex in a text message to me and I didn't respond. Is he still a loser or has he improved his bad habits? I'd say still a loser is what I would say with this card. He's too independent is what I'd say here. So maybe not a loser, but maybe just not willing to open up, maybe just not willing to allow someone into their life. So that's what I'd say to you there. KM, hello, KM. Thank you for the super chat. You say here, will it work out with Scorpio I'm talking to? KM, you have the Justice card here and the Moon. Let go of your fears. Justice says, like, what you put into the relationship is what you're going to get out. Ace of Wands, a lot of passion. I would say yes so far. Again, if this is a new relationship, the cards won't say, like, you're going to get married or something like that at this time. That could always change in the future. But I would say for now, I feel like it would be very successful. Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How can I help him, L? Maybe you can't, is what I would say to you. So maybe it's going to be challenging for you to reach him, or maybe you're just going to have a hard time getting through to him. Yeah, two wands, too independent as well. In these situations, two wands says they have to save themselves in a lot of ways. So that's what I'd say here, is maybe you won't be able to. Brandy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, card for relationship, please. You got it. 3 cups, celebration, judgment, like rebirth. This could just be like feeling a stronger pull towards the relationship. To me, this is pretty good. 3 cups, socializing, wanting to be together. Again, I know a lot of people read 3 cups as a third-party situation. I don't know where that comes from because that's not what it means. And, to me, the only time it would represent a third-party situation is if we had the 3 of Swords as well, or like the 7 of Swords, right, or the Magician. But I feel like this could just be, kind of like taking it to the next level, feeling a pull towards each other. Look, Hierophant, marriage. Love it. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I would say negative for you on the rice. Again, I'm not a doctor, so don't take this as medical advice, but I would say a negative with the devil there. Danny, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Money card for the week. You have the 9 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Love it. 9 of Cups is like a wish, fulfillment. What I would say is like maybe this doesn't represent, amazing amounts of money. But to me, it is this would be like being very happy with money. So I feel like things will be very good for you, Danny. Kinesic, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Am I doing right by ending the past connection? Yes, definitely, is what I'd say to you. It's like you're thinking about it, so of course it's the right thing to do, is what I'd say. Here, 3 of Swords. Yes, definitely. 9 of Cups. Probably moving on to something much better. So yes, yes, yes. Jen M, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Virgo, enter detox for alcohol. Will it work? I would say yes, actually. I would say yes, like slowly, but yes, for sure. 6 of Pentacles, planting seeds. 9 of Wands, don't give up. But, this is them, like, coming to the end of a long journey. What I will say is, like, the next step is the 10 of Wands. But after that, it's like they're done. So I would say yes, for sure, with those cards. Shirley, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, thank you for the reading. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You say cards for next week. You have the Queen of Swords, defensive. I mean, like I said, this all comes up just because of the fact that people are defensive right now because of the virus situation. That's all I got there. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a card of wholehearted energy. It says put your heart and soul into something and you will be very successful. So the Queen of Wands says, like, put all your energy into something, you'll be successful. Could be love, could be anything. Yeah, I feel like you have to be patient, so I would take your time. But I feel like this is saying that you need to, to me, this is a display of strength, especially with that Queen of Wands. Like, to me, it could represent you showing off in a good way, like accomplishing something and people noticing it or seeing it. So I like it. Donna, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. General card, please. King of Pentacles, Donna. 6 of Swords. This is like financial improvements. So I feel like there could be just financial improvements coming in for you here. Like more financial stability is what I'd say to you. So love it. That looks very good. Definitely improvements is what I'd say to you. Tasha, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, yes, I feel like you'll be successful. Definitely. Ace of Pentacles is yes, for sure. Ace of Pentacles is financial improvements, but it's just a card of success is what I'd say to you. Queen of Cups, feeling really good. Queen of Cups is a card of feeling like you are being taken care of, Tasha, is what I would say to you. So, yes, definitely, I feel like you will be successful with those cards. No doubt about it. Danny, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. And thank you. Moon Honey, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say message from guides, please. Chariot, some sort of victory coming in for you here. So I feel like there's like a victory or a win coming in for you with the Chariot is what I'd say. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles, growth. So I feel like financial growth coming in for you here, or like some sort of change is what I'd say. This is like a change, needing to change. Chariot says you need to take control. Chariot is like a choice, though. It's like, a black one and a white one here, but, these 2 sphinxes, there can be horses or, whatever they put on the Chariot, but it just represents like having a choice, right? And it's like you need to make a choice. 7 of Pentacles, change in direction. So I feel like there's some sort of change coming in for you. Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What does L think of me? Desperate or mate? Could be a mate for sure. The two cups, love, soulmates. So I like to see that. Knight of Swords. Yeah, I wouldn't rush this, but yeah, definitely could be love. Stephanie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. So, is this the month I'm winning the lottery? I know it's on its way. I would say no, maybe not. Two of Pentacles is working for money. You know what I mean? Stephanie is what I'd say to you. So, I'd say probably not this month, but Two of Pentacles is like putting in the work for money. So, not this month, but in the future. T-shirt, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. When returning to work, will I make the right decision on which job to return to? Yep, definitely. Page of Cups is like something standing out to you. The Page of Cups is like recognizing something or seeing something that you want to do, more or less. So to me, this is like something standing out to you. It's like, see this right here, how there's this cup right here on the card? It's like you are looking at something that is being offered to you. So yeah, definitely. I love it. Deja, thank you for this super chat. Really appreciate it. I'd say probably not. You say quarantine love connections for me. Eight of Swords, being stuck in prison or being stuck in general. So I would say probably not with this card is what I'd say to you. I feel like my chat died for some reason. I hope not. But all right, that's fine. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I think so too. So 6 right now. Yeah, I feel like it'll pass. A temporary situation, right? Temperance, be patient. Yeah, I feel like it'll pass though, Nicole, is what I'd say to you. Trust me, I know your pain, so I feel for you. Jesse, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Jesse, you can be whatever you want to be. Seven of Wands says if you commit to it, then yes, that's what you will be. And the Wheel of Fortune, luck, you can be whatever you want. So yes, for sure. Miss JT, just started a biz. Will it be successful this year? Page of Swords, Four of Wands. Yeah. Page of Swords says learn as much as you possibly can. You know, Page of Swords is a card of like curiosity. It says be curious about the business as much as you can. Learn as much as you can. Four of Wands, commitment. It says if you commit, you will be free. So it just says yes. So yes, is what I'd say to you. Rita, which is better for me, James or Richard? I would say James. I feel like more grounded is what I'd say. Richard has the Four Cups. It's like not manifesting with the Four Cups. To me, the first one, James, this is a much better card. So I would say James. Zaj, whatever your name is. I would say no. I don't think your Scorpio is coming back. You have the Five of Cups, which is sadness, crying over spilt milk. I feel like there's something better coming in for you. Owana, I would say yes. I feel like you'll find a job soon. Ace of Cups, so yes, definitely. I'm all caught up, people, so if you have a question, let me know, and I will stick around for a little while longer answering questions. Karina, will I get the country club position? Yeah. 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty, happiness, so yes. A Pisces female, is my Capricorn coming back? I would say no. Four Pentacles holding on too tightly onto something, needing to let go. So I would say no if I'm being honest. Jackie, thank you so much. Great shirt. Thank you. You look fab. Have a wonderful night. You too. Thank you. Ninja, hello. You have the Two of Swords. Ninja, Two of Swords is like needing to make a decision, needing to kind of trust your intuition as well. So I feel like you need to trust your intuition. Aisha, I would say no. I feel like there's walking away here in your current relationship. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Why are we like this? What causes us not to be able to eat? Food is life, and we can't even eat any of the good stuff. I hear you, Nicole. But I would say I feel like it's emotional for us Pisces. I was literally talking to my mother, who's in here somewhere, the other day about like, you know, pain manifesting in your body. You know, we were talking about something emotional, right? For Pisces, I feel like it's emotional. For me, I feel like it's like some sort of emotion. I'm not an emotional Pisces personally. You know, I'm cold as ice. my heart is frozen, right? But it's probably all the Capricorn that's in my chart because I have like a billion planets in Capricorn. So So that's that. But what I would say is that I do feel like the eating thing for Pisces is strictly probably emotional. I remember, this is gonna sound so weird. I'll bare my soul to you here, Nicole. Like when my dog died, we had to put my dog down like a while ago. I kept getting this pain in my thumb. No joke. I'm not even making this up. Like I was sad about it, of course, right? And I kept getting this pain in my thumb. So any other time that I felt grief since that time, I get like pain in my thumb right here. So like I said, I feel like that's what it is. For Pisces, I feel like we manifest it in our body. And that's that. And how do we change it? No clue. I feel like there are ways to change it, but we have to, figure it out. Nancy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what can I expect for April? King of Swords here, Emperor. Could be a job. Could also just be like working from home or something like that. So you could just be working from home, or you could be like following a plan is what I'd say here. So I feel like there's kind of like this is you like following a plan basically with these cards. So I'd stick to the plan, Nancy. Yeah, relaxing for the rest of April. Like I said, probably from home. You're not cold. Don't. Yeah. Big softy, right? Pisces female. Why are they ghosting you? They could have found someone else. If I'm being honest with you here. Stephanie, do you see me getting any of these new positions by the end of July? I feel like, yeah, I would say yes with these cards. So I feel like it's possible. I would put in more work with the Hermit. The Hermit is too behind the scenes. Like it says, like you need to be more recognized, basically, if that makes sense. Rami, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What does the future hold with Leo? The world. 8 of Wands, quick movement. I like this. If this is long distance, then this could be moving. It could also just be reaching goals. The world is a card of integration. It's like you are integrating each other into your life. And the 8 of Wands is success, so I like it. Asha, what am I not seeing? 5 of Wands. I feel like you are not seeing the ending of something here. 10 of Swords as well. So I feel like something has come to an end, and you just need to see it for some reason. All right, I will take like one more question, and then I gotta blow my nose. My nose is about to run off my face, so I'm gonna probably take off after one more question. So get your questions in if you have one. And I will try to answer one more question. Who will it be? Who will be the winner? Let's see. My chat is so slow. I heard somebody told me that they are throttling the chat or whatever. Nicole, what I have no clue. What I just don't eat anything. Is what I'd say there. So yeah, I mean just meat and veg. That's pretty much it. Rita, will I have a job by the end of this month? Yeah, definitely Ace of Cups. So yes, is what I'd say to you. Honey York, Devil, let go of toxic energy. Ace of Wands, work on something creative. Christina, I would say probably not today, but soon. 9 of Cups is a wish. Jan, I would say 4 Swords, Death. I would say no. To me, this is like letting go of the relationship. Masha, will I get a promotion? I would say yes, is what I would say to you here. Brandy, card for your family. King of Cups, like happiness. I like this card for family actually, because King of Cups to me is a card of the home, and to me it represents like very good like family energy. Nicole, do I have Corona? Definitely not. I know that for a fact. Well, actually I don't, but I pretty much have not left my house. So all right, thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna cut this off here. I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to do the daily reading again. So we'll be doing the same thing tomorrow. But thank you, everybody, for being here, and have a good night.